My name is Mackenzie Malani.
I am Lindsay Malani. I'm Mackenzie's mom.
Happy birthday, dear Mackenzie! Happy birthday to you!
When I was born without a bladder. Most kids are born with one. I'm not in that club.
When I found out I was pregnant with Kenzie, I went to my doctor. I said, I think I'm pregnant. Can we do a blood test? And he said, no, trust me, you're not pregnant. And he put me back on birth control and sent me home and said, come see me in a month and we'll run some more tests. And when I came back, it turned out that I was pregnant. I was 2 months pregnant. And then 5 months into the pregnancy, we noticed that Kenzie's kidneys weren't draining, and when Kenzie was born, there was a whole handful of problems that we had no idea that there was going to be. She was sitting Indian style, so I had her C-section, and they came to me in the hospital and said that she didn't have an anal opening. She had to be taken to the children's hospital right then because she wouldn't be able to have a bowel movement. Most babies have their first bowel movement in the first 24 hours. So they had to take her to the children's hospital and give her a colostomy. I tell her all the time, everybody poops. And she didn't use her bladder. That just kind of free drained. I went 8-9 years without knowing. When she was inside me, it was damaging her kidneys because they weren't draining. That was not something I really learned until this year. Nobody really even explained it to me. I didn't even realize the damage that had been done.
So when I was little, I had surgery and I had to have a bag. That's what holds my urine so I can go to the restroom. And I can still do what normal kids do. I can play kickball, I can go to school, I can go to camp, I can do most things.
If she gets a urinary tract infection, it goes straight to a kidney infection. She went septic in '09, which is an infection of the blood which goes all through your body, which had her in ICU and almost took her from us.
And I get urine tract infections. The biggest one was when I went septic.
I ran inside of Kenzie, and Kenzie was just completely, she wasn't Kenzie. She was gray, and she was cold, and she wouldn't talk to me, and she wouldn't respond, and they put her in the helicopter, and I had to watch this helicopter take off with my baby in it.
Sometimes I'm there for one day, sometimes I have to stay for a week, sometimes I'm just there overnight. When I stay there for a week, it means I'm getting admitted. That kind of stinks. That explains the missing school part. Only a few of my friends know, and they're the ones that I can really trust. I tell them, okay, can you keep a secret? I have a bag. They normally ask, what is that? So I explain the whole thing. Sometimes they have questions afterwards. I explain those, and I make them promise not to tell anybody, because sometimes kids will make fun of me.
We've been getting infections after infections over and over again. Whenever she gets an infection, her function goes down very quickly. She has no reserve. Where she's at right now, she's 2, borderline 3. Normal, healthy adult would have to lose a lot of kidney function to get where Kenzie is. She's at top level where she is right now. She can't recover from it. She can't pull herself out of an infection like somebody who has the reserve, who has those other 2 levels of kidney function. She's on 2 different antibiotics all the time. I don't even want to think about our hospital bills right now. Just in the year 2012, we've been hospitalized for 6 weeks. And that's crazy. I don't have paid vacation. I don't have PTO, they don't have medical leave, they don't have anything like that. So when she has to go to the doctor, it's just straight, I'm off work. She's my first priority, so if I have to go live in my car, then that's what I have to do, because we've got to get her taken care of.
That's a wrap.